All right. 4 o'clock having arrived momentarily ago. I'm calling the Justice Committee to order. We are missing one member. Member Reeves is absent. Everyone else is in attendance. Do we have any appearances by members of the public?
Chair Rogel, we've had no requests this evening.
I normally ask for people to come, but I see that people have started talking at Normal and Bloomington, so I'm going to refrain from saying that tonight. So, number 3, we have a consent agenda, approval of the minutes from July 9th, 2025's regular meeting, and recommended approval of bills to the county board of $419,746.78. Can I have a motion? Motion by member Hanson, second by member Roseman. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Nope. All right. All those in favor vote aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Ayes have it, and the minutes are approved and the bills are approved as well. Next up, we have number 4, which is departmental matters. 4A, Circuit Court. We have one item presented for action, which is request approval of a change order, request number 2 with Mission Critical Partners. Can I have a motion? Motion by member Roseman, second by member Strauss. Mr. Scanlon, would you like to go over this for us?
Yes, the memo is there dated July 23rd beginning on page 6 from Director of IT Craig Nelson. This is just the extension of the existing contract due to the delays in implementation, particularly for the case management system, which looks like now early 2026 rather than October of 2025. Most of that is based on, this is a staggered implementation with the records management system for law enforcement agencies, the jail management system for the McLean County Jail and the Juvenile Detention Center, and then finally, the elements of the case management system, which includes the Circuit Clerk's Office, Circuit Court, Public Defender, State's Attorney, and Court Services offices. As this is being delayed approximately 5 months, there is an extension of this contract. These funds are all out of the Court Automation Fee Fund, and so they do not have a general fund impact, but it is a additional contract or additional obligation.
Does anybody have any questions? No? All right. Oh, sorry.
Let me try this. So under the contract, are there any, I don't know, trying to, concessions, I guess, from the vendor? Like, I can't remember what the delay was caused, but is the vendor, I mean, I know this, you were saying it's additional, but we don't have any recourse. It wasn't anything they did, or?
Well, this vendor, Mission Critical Partners, is doing the project management for us. So they aren't the cause for any of the delay. It's the software development team. And we haven't paid them at all. That's being taken up under a different process, but Mission Critical is just handling the additional project management elements. As to recourse against JTI, I don't really think this is somewhat dependent upon, as I said, the records management system, particularly being implemented, and you know, all these dates have slid considerably, some of them more than a year. So we're reaching the tail end, but this is one of the negative consequences to those timetables changing.
Anyone else? Nope. All right. All those in favor vote aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the request is approved for the change order, request number 2 for Mission Critical Partners. Mr. Scanlon, do you have anything else?
Not today, sir.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have 4B, which is Circuit Clerk's Office. Mr. Everhart's here. We have 2 items to be presented for action. The first one is 4B1A, request approval of software services agreement with Tyler Technologies. Can I have a motion? Motion by member Burns, second by member Hanson. Mr. Everhart, would you like to explain that to us?
All right. I asked for the mic and didn't even turn it on. Anyway, yes, item A here is a service as a support contract with Tyler Technology, who has created software that normal police department, Bloomington Police Department, and ISU police departments use for e-citations. The court is moving to a paperless court with this new case management system. And the goal is to have tickets come in paperless, so electronic citation. So I do have a citation fee that's not associated with the general fund. It's a special fund. It's to be used for this. It will allow Tyler to create interfaces between eCourt and their software, so they could transmit those citations directly to us electronically.
Does anybody have any questions? No? Seeing none, all those in favor vote aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the request is approved for software service agreement with Tyler Technologies. Next up, we have 4B1B, request approval of an intergovernmental agreement between the County of McLean, City of Bloomington, Town of Normal, and Illinois State University for citations.
E-citations.
E-citations. All right. Kind of a motion. Motion by Member Roseman, second by Member Hanson. Mr. Everhart?
Well, this piggybacks on this Tyler agreement. Tyler then would create the interfaces, but we had to have the consent of the other parties, which would be Bloomington, Normal, and ISU. And this is an intergovernmental agreement where terms are laid out to where they consent to this interface and understand their responsibilities as well as responsibilities on our end of meeting those funding needs.
Anybody have any questions? Nope. All those in favor vote aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the request is approved for the intergovernmental agreement between the County of McLean, City of Bloomington, Town of Normal, and Illinois State University for e-citations. Mr. Everhart, do you have anything else to inform us about?
I don't, but I appreciate the approval of both these agreements.
Thank you. Next up, Dr. Yoder, you have no items to be presented for action. Do you have anything other than your monthly report you'd like to mention to us?
No, I don't, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions? No. Thank you for coming. Next up, we have Sheriff Lane, which is 4D1A. Request approval of the National Integrated Ballistics Information Network Grant Program and Evidence IQ Services Agreement. Can I have a motion? Motion by, excuse me, motion by Member Ziebart, second by Member Byrne. Sheriff Lane?
Thank you, sir. We have, this is a machine, it's a grant through Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board for a machine that will identify shell casings and tell us, for instance, if there's 3 guns used in a crime, they're all the same caliber, we can tell how many came from each gun or how many guns there were involved using this machine. And it was with your approval, it's free to us, and we'd like to be able to accept that grant.
Does anybody have any questions? No? All those in favor vote aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the request is approved of the National Integrated Ballistics Information Network Grant Program and Evidence IQ Services Agreement. Next up, we have 4D1B, request approval of an emergency appropriation ordinance amending the McLean County fiscal year 2025 combined annual appropriation and budget ordinance for Fund 0001, Sheriff's Department 0029. Can I have a motion? Motion by Member Hanson, second by Member Strauss. Sheriff Lane?
I believe this is for the same purchase. It's just adjusting our budget to accept this money for the same machine.
Anybody have any questions? No? All right, all those in favor vote aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The request is approved for the emergency appropriation ordinance amending the McLean County fiscal year 2025 combined annual appropriation and budget ordinance for Fund 0001, Sheriff's Department 0029. Sheriff, do you have anything else for us?
Not today, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have 4E, which is the Public Defender's Office. Mr. Lewis, do you have anything for us tonight?
No items for action. Our statistics are in the materials, and I'm available for any questions.
Does anybody have any questions? Nope. All right, thank you. Next up is Court Services, and they are not here tonight. Their statistics are in the packet. If you have any questions, we can get those answered next month, or you can reach out to them directly. Then we have, next up, we have 4G1, which is the Children's Advocacy Center. First item is request approval of an administrative salary adjustment in the Children's Advocacy Department per Code 108. If required, this would call for a closed session pursuant to Section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act, 5 ILCS 120/2C1, to discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, specific individuals who serve as independent contractors in a park, recreation, or educational setting, or specific volunteers of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee, a specific individual who serves as an independent contractor in a park, recreational, or educational setting, or a volunteer of the public body, or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. Do we have any discussion on the item? If we do, we have to go to closed door session. No? All right. All those in favor, vote aye. Oh, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Motion by Member Hanson, second by Member Byrne. All those in favor, vote aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the request is approved for the administration salary adjustment in the Children's Advocacy Department per Code 108. Do you have anything else for us?
No, not tonight, just my monthly statistics. I'm available for questions.
Does anybody have any questions? No? All right, thank you for coming. Next up is the State's Attorney's Office. We have two items for action. First is 4H1A, which is the request approval of Violent Crime Victims Assistance Program Grant Agreement, Grant 26-1070. Can I have a motion? Motion by Member Roseman, second by Member Hanson. Madam State's Attorney.
This is kind of self-explanatory. There is a grant, an ongoing grant in our office that we utilize those funds in order to assist victims of violent crimes in our office.
Does anybody have any questions? No? Yes, Member Strauss.
So it looks like the amount went from 55 down to 52,000. So is there any specific implications of that I missed reading?
What do you mean by that question?
Well, do you have to come up with the $3,000 from somewhere else, or are you able to get by on the 52,000 to?
We will have to come up with that money by ourselves.
Okay,
I mean, the county, yes, will be responsible for those funds.
Okay, the difference.
But we've got it covered.
okay, thank you.
Does anybody else have any questions? No? All those in favor, vote aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. And the request is approved of the Violent Crime Victims Assistance Program Grant Agreement, Grant 26-1070. Next up, we have 4H1B, which is request approval of an administrative salary adjustment in the State's Attorney's Office per Code 108. This also would call for pursuant to a closed session meeting if required to Section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act, 5 ILCS 120-2C1, to discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, specific individuals who serve as independent contractors in a park, recreation, or educational setting, or specific volunteers of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee, a specific individual who serves as an independent contractor in a park, recreational, education setting, or a volunteer of the public body, or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. Do we have any discussion that would require us to go into a closed session? Can I have a motion? Motion by Member Roseman, second by members. Hanson?
So it was Roseman, Mendoza, and Hanson.
Yep. All right. Since we have no discussion, all those in favor vote aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the request is approved for the administration salary adjustment in the State's Attorney's Office per Code 108. Madam State's Attorney, do you have anything else for us?
I do not, but I'm available for questions, obviously.
Does anybody have any additional questions? Nope. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. Administrator Taylor, do you have anything for us?
Thank you, Chair Rogal. I have no items to present to this committee tonight.
All right, thanks. Our next meeting is September 3rd at 4 p.m. I want to apologize to Member Klaus for mispronouncing his name now like 3 times today. I haven't been here to this committee in 2 months, so that's probably a portion of it, and I was here till 10:30 last night. That's probably the other portion of it. So I apologize. Anything else that anybody has for us? Nope. All right, we are adjourned. See you on, see you next week.